Hey everyone. Hopefully this is coming in pretty good for this steady bit rate. It should be utilizing the Wi-Fi and it should be fine. I've noticed that on my phone it's been kind of like iffy here and there with like spots here and there. If that's the case, then in this next video then I'm going to have to, I guess, put my router to put the phone as a priority. But we're not there for me talking about my Nighthawk and having to do adjustments. We're here because of the Bose. Now, I had an unfortunate event happen, and it's not the empty box of the G-Force just chilling there on my carpet. What it is actually that my Samsung iconic Gear X rig went down, and I started to notice intermittent problems with it here and there, and it was just not doing its job. And quite frankly, the sound was good, but it would cut out in and out, and it would have its glorious moments and its bad moments. Now, you can always trust Bose. I've trusted Bose since the beginning. I remember my dad kicking it with Bose. I'm kicking it with Bose, and that's where my earbuds were my wired ones before I made the leap over to the Icons. Both sounded really good. I did like the enclosures, which again, these are like more of the sports model, so if I want to go anything past the streaming and actually do running, it is going to be really, really great. I liked that. Hold on, if I can try to get in there real fast. That the readout is 5 hours per charge, which isn't too bad. That's actually kind of realistic. As I kind of, there we go, have more of the inclusive packaging, because like the icons were about 6, and if I remember correct, the was it Earbuds, those ones are roughly about, I want to say, like 6 to maybe 8 if we're lucky, which are pretty good. I mean, like, Apple usually makes a pretty good sturdy product, but everything else integrating into Linux, which is your Android operating OS, comes into a play with other stuff. But not to say that the technology of headphones is, like, proprietary. This little sleeve comes off, quite inconvenient. I'll go ahead and put that as a floor portion. Now, I do like the boxes instantly. It's pretty sweet. Let me get a nice little focus. There we go. Bose. Bam. Maybe an overhead. Why are you tripping? The minute I put my finger down, you like focus freaked. Anyways, you see the emblem. It's not that important. What is important is inside. Okay, that did a really great job to focus at that very point in time. Google Pixel 2 is such an interesting phone. You have to understand its quirks. It kind of reminds me of trying to stream on the PlayStation. It's a beautiful machine, and yes, you can do what you need to, but damn, you gotta know all the tricks. Wow, that's cool. It totally makes me want to run. Seriously. Like, I miss running. It's great. I used to do a lot of it when I was like doing Pokemon Go. But this is a very clean looking case. It's way bigger than what the Icon was. So it's like, these are like kind of like almost seeming like a little baby brother to a Ray-Ban case. Like, okay, I was kind of hoping it would have like some kind of flip action, but it seems like in this one it's just like some kind of pump action. Okay, that's not too bad. Now this is one of the things that I wanted to point out, like versus the ones that I had before. The icons were probably roughly about this size without this top portion right there. There's a pretty big hunk of technology that's being portioned inside of here. As you can kind of see, as everything's enclosed into a nice little plastic, and there's your charging ports as it connects into the holding case down here before left and right, which should be pretty cool, because if this is anything, maybe this holds a charge because it's bigger than the normal, where the other one was just a holstering case. Where it probably just balanced out the battery use between itself rather than if it was losing. But these are very cool. I like it. Like instantaneously, like I didn't like the whole portion of this being bigger, but like, hey, if it sounds good, it's not like I'm gonna be like doing too much except for streaming and doing my individual maybe jogs here and there now that I actually have a nice little set. So besides that, we got to make sure we put this, for right now, I'm not going to force that. It kind of sounded like it was not trying to have a fun time, like getting in there. And okay, there's a magnet inside of there. That's probably what it was. Wasn't seated. So when you do that, just shabam, and then make sure that this is probably what was getting caught there. All right, let me go ahead and close this real quick. Ah, there we go. And that's the click that you want to hear. Sounds damn well close to like a nice like case. Now this is pretty cool. You have your envelope. This is going to be probably more than likely your manual, which is very rare nowadays. You more than likely are turned into like an app basis. So this is, I kind of like dig instantaneously that they just give you a lot of paperwork, probably that I can read later on that isn't super really important. But that's the envelope. It's like the briefcase that Bose gives you. It's very eco-friendly. You know, it saves polar bears' lives. Let's see here. We have a basic charging port. Now this I'm a little disappointed in. I'm gonna be honest. Bose, you couldn't spend a little extra money with what I paid, which the MSRP that I got this for in the discount was probably roughly about, I think they were a little bit over 200, but I got it for a little under 200, so it wasn't too bad. I wanted to get their like very cool, sleek, like sleep model ones, but I figured that this probably would sound better, and that's really what I'm going for here. Not really aesthetics per se yet, but putting that back down, it's kind of a bummer that they're using like a micro rather than like an S. You know, like we finally gotten to our new generations of USBs, and we're already getting there. Like USB, what is it, 3.3, which is kind of a waste, and now we're going to get down to 4.0 very soon, which is going to have the same adaptation. So don't buy into the new USB. Wait for 4. It's coming. Now I do like this. This is very cool. The fittings look very comfortable. Besides that, there's not really much more in that package besides me ripping it apart and trying to dismantle it and putting it back together again and wonder what I did wrong. I know I don't need this. That's for sure. That is cool though. The bag looks very audio. It looks like an Audio Technica looking like sign. Or your basic pyramid scheme. Voila. Yeah, they kind of adjusted. Oh, okay, I got you. You gotta go out and in. You gotta play like basically the lens for Google Pixel. Yay. Anyways, that's my unboxing video. I'm going to go ahead and set up, and we'll be playing a little bit more of The Witness tonight, and maybe, if I can get down to it, we'll go ahead and truck into some more games, maybe some Watch Dogs. But if you're new to the channel, and if you made it this far, and you dug the unboxing, I do these from time to time, so you can definitely hit that like, share, and subscribe, and check out the rest of my nerdy niches that are intertwined inside of But this is your boy MacGyver7th signing out, saying have a very nice day wherever you might be, and I'll see you guys and gals in the future. Put that down right there. That just looks really cool. Look at the blinking lights. It's very hypnotic. Now I want to listen to System of a Down and be mesmerized. Anyways, peace.